I bet y'all thought I was finna leave y'all in the lurch. Like, I know she ain't just finna cut her hair, then go wash it and do all this other stuff to it and not let us see the rest. Like, what? No. I took my shower. I'm having some breakfast. It is now, shit. I'm having breakfast at 2:55. So this is brunch. And it's nasty. And I'll tell you why it's nasty in a second. It's edible. I'm gonna have to eat it. I have to eat it. This is oatmeal. But y'all know that granola cereal you get in the box with the almond? It's called Just Granola. I think I've showed it to you guys before. I'll get the box and show you in a little second. But whenever, sorry, I'm very hungry and I've been doing other stuff, and this is cooling off. So, but I want to say my piece. Whenever it's a box cereal you pour, like it's dry cereal, box cereal. You just add milk. Well, whenever I was adding the oat milk, because this has a whole lot of oats. This is not like the granola, the just granola they used to make before. I think they have a honey bunches of oats, and one of them is called just oats. I think that's the one I was getting before, and I made a mistake and got this one. And this had honey and almonds and oats and little pieces of granola. But the moment you put milk on it, the moment it got wet, like you're not gonna have enough time to eat the first spoon before it turns into like a mush. And I didn't want that. I wanted the other kind that I had gotten, but I finally realized it was because of that. So I decided instead of going through all of that, I'm just gonna make it into my oatmeal, a hot meal. You know what I'm saying? So I poured it in here, and I didn't use milk. I used water. I did use. I'm just hungry. I did use my plant-based butter. I put some of that, and I just about a teaspoon, and I sprinkled it with nutmeg, cinnamon, and a dash of vanilla extract. It's only so that I can get a good scent, so that I can tolerate this taste, because it is not only mushy where I don't like my oatmeal, but it's not sweet enough. Normally it's sweet salt, because I put salt and sugar before, along with butter and everything else that I was putting in my oatmeals. So I'm gonna have to learn to get used to this. But that said, I'm not bashing Quaker Oats, just granola or whatever it's called. I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying that's what happens when you put milk on it. But the one, and I'm back to using my teeth to scrape my spoon. Something I used to get in trouble for when I was younger. When I don't like something, I don't take it off of my lips and all that. I'll be like, yeah, with the teeth. All right, so what have I done? Of course, I've used this. You can see how flat it is. Use that in the shower, but there's still enough in here for the leave-in that I'm going to do. Remember, I told you guys I'm going to leave a little in my hair too. I'm getting ready to blow dry it using that heat protectant I bought. But what did I do? What I did in the shower, first, I chopped it the rest of the way and got it all evened out the way I want it. Cleaned up, hopped in the shower. I washed it with just I have a plain Pantene. I'll show you guys those things if you didn't remember or you didn't see them. I have a plain plant. Oh my god, a plain Pantene that I use, and that's clear. It's a clear one. And then and I just finished off the bottle because that's what I had. I have a Pantene that has the conditioner added to the shampoo. So I did that. So I'm kind of easing my hair because you remember this is blunt cut. You understand? Like the shaft, the ends are exposed, like the cuticles, everything's exposed. So everything I eased in. So I used that Pantene first, that was plain. Then I used the Pantene with the conditioner built in. Then I went to a VO5 conditioner. It has vitamins and oils, and that's like a lighter version, a very dumbed down version of doing something that's going to be like this kind of conditioning. So I left it in for just a few minutes, and then I rinsed it right as I'm massaging it in and whatever. Then I rinsed it right out. Then I went in with a little tiny bit, like about I would say maybe like $1. You know when you get those coins, the dollar coin, whatever that's called. I can't remember right now. Whenever you get one of those, it was like that much. I put that of the VO5. Then I put this in. Once I put this in, I take my shower cap and I run my shower cap in hot, hot water bunched up in my hand. I run it in the shower cap to get it warm, to get it really hot, basically. And I'll just have it in hot water with my hand. And then I shake off the excess water and I put that over my head. The rest of the time I'm doing my regular shower, everything I gotta do that I normally do, and then I rinsed it out with cold water. Cold water. I rinse them out with cold water whenever I put a conditioner in. That's probably what was making my hair, plus remember I used the Cardi B thing. So that's why my natural unpermed hair is like feeling and looking the way it's looking now. When I was done, when I was all done of rinsing out the conditioner, when I was done doing that, I felt in my hair as I'm rinsing it, the pieces that I can tell were not my hair and that were still the perm, and I took the scissors and cut it off right there and then. And then I rinsed it the rest of the way, and I kept doing that all around wherever I felt that it was not my natural hair, because my natural hair did a whole little curly thing. So I'll let you guys see. But yeah, that's it. It did like a little curly thing. And even still, you can see the parts that aren't curly, that is a perm. Okay? But I told you guys, because I still got to put some more of the conditioner in. That's going to be the leave-in part. And then I have to, like I said, I got to put the heat protectant, then blow dry it, and all that stuff. But I'll actually probably do the heat protectant thing first, since I've already done this, and this is just a little tiny bit of the leave-in conditioner. So I think I'll do that first. Yeah, because it says like you can do it while your hair is dry. You can put that leave-in conditioner in. So I think I'll do that first. But I'm going to use my Pantene Gold Series 1 heat protectant. I'm going to blow dry my hair. And after a while it's still nice and hot, I'll add that. And I'll put a cap on it. And then later on, I probably spit this out of my mouth, so I do apologize if that happened. That's why you're not supposed to be talking with food in your mouth. Or it could have just dripped down. But I think it's probably, it was like more like it dripped down. Because I didn't really feel nothing fly out my mouth. Then again, we never do we? So, yeah. But that's what's getting ready to happen. And I'll let you guys in on some of the process. Not all of the process, because you know, it's like I said, it's going to take way too long. But I didn't want y'all hanging, not knowing what happened. As far before I started putting knots in it. So yeah, but it was really, really curly when I was in the shower as soon as I put that conditioner in. So I'm gonna let you see how it looks when it does that, because it doesn't look anywhere near the length it did when I had it all poofed out on my head. But y'all can see that. You can tell that now when I just showed you. But I just need to get something in me. I got the other video of the haircut and all that stuff, and some still pictures of after I finish. I got some still pictures there for y'all to see. Then y'all have this video here, which is the rest of the things that I'm going to be doing. But I've already explained it. So like I said, you're going to see snippets, then I'll pause, I'll do what I got to do, and bring y'all back until I finish the whole thing. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm going to leave some space so I can work throughout what I got to do. And I'll try not to reach 50-something minutes, but I can't make any promises. Eventually, it'll go back down to being, like 30 or less videos. 30 minutes or less videos. But right now, we're doing the most. I'm trying to get it all in for y'all, all right? I'm trying to stay consistent. All right, see you guys soon. Okie dokie, y'all. I'm ready. I got everything set up. Everything is set up. So I am ready to go. So let's get this party started, baby. Let me make sure y'all, sorry if my finger gets in the way at any point in time. I just need to make sure y'all can see the top of my head. I ain't worried about y'all seeing the rest of me, because the rest of me ain't got nothing to do with this. And y'all see some of me when I'm sitting down. So let's hang up my little, like that. That's how I terry cloth. Oh no, this is not called microfiber. I gave Mama the other one because they sent two, and I do the same thing. Microfiber towel, microfiber what this is sitting on is my hand towel. It's also a match to that one there. I think I showed you guys that stuff before. Alright, so what are we getting ready to do? We're going to put this in now. My hair is like semi-damp. Yeah, semi-damp. So it's not really wet. And you see how much different it looks. I did more cutting, but you can still see little pieces. You see that? But you see how it bounced back like this? But those are the pieces we'll be taking off. And then we are going to heat protect. I mean, not heat protect. Then we're going to go ahead and start putting them in their little... I've never used this one before, like I told you guys. So, I'm going to go a little hard because I don't want no damage. You feel me? I don't want to miss a spot. But the fact that I'll be using less product, even when I was shampooing my hair. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show you that, right? The steps. Alright, so let me grab that really quick. I was about to tip over. That's why y'all saw me doing all that. Alright, we went with boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. So we started with this one. Okay. And it's a clear liquid. It's a clear liquid. There's no dyes or stuff like that in it. And so if I can get some of it to just start draining down. Well, right there. So you see that? It's a clear liquid like that. Boom. Then we went in with this, which is, like I said, the 2-in-1. So it's got both. Let me turn some lights on. Again, sorry for the sound. So it's a 2-in-1. You see that? Shampoo and conditioner. Boom. We went in with that. Then we did this VO5. These are my usual, regular, what I was shampooing my hair with the perm and everything. Okay, so it's got, you see there, some vitamins and some oils. It's got some collagen. It's got collagen in it. See that right there? And then down here you can see. And I don't, let me see, does it say? It's paraben free and glucose free, and I can't really, from where I'm looking, vitamin E, biotin, vitamin C, vitamin B5, and vitamin B3. I think that's what I'm seeing. If I'm wrong, you can always correct me. But that's all the vitamins and stuff that's in that. I haven't put on another patch. This is the one I took off. I haven't put on another patch yet. I'm letting this dry just a little bit while I'm showing you guys that. I'm not going to let it get OD dry, but I'm just going to let it sit in there for a second. Because remember, the hair is still, you know, fresh. It's naked. It's naked right now, okay? So we put enough of this in. But that's how I did every step. And then at the end, I put just a little, like I said, it was like one of those silver dollars. That's what I was trying to say. It was like a silver dollar size of the VO5, and then I put this in the majority of the packet, what was left from us using it before when we were mixing it in the other stuff. You guys didn't see that, but I'll show you what I mixed together. I pretty much mixed everything together, so I'll just let you guys see that. But now I have just enough to put in here because it said not to saturate the hair. Not to saturate the hair. So now we're going to go in with this, then we're going to blow dry. Well, we're going to blow dry a little bit first, and then we're going to do both. Don't worry about it. We're going to do both. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this now. Then we're going to blow dry. Then I'm going to put the last little bit before I'm going to put my hair together, like I'm going to be putting it in the little rubber bandy things, because nothing else is going in my hair after this. So I just put, I'm sorry, I didn't even show you what I did. I put like about a quarter size. And I'm running that through now. Boom, 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 boom. And all those little tiny peaks you see are not my natural hair. They are not. That's why I said it's easy for me to see where they are, and I will be able to clip them off once I put them in their little ponytails. Their little mini ponytails that are going to be the size and what I will be using to twist when I do my locks. They will already be ready with little rubber bands all over my head in the shape that I want it. How I'm going to be doing that, let me tell you guys that really fast, because this is the ideal that I have in my head. Because remember, the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to be able to put parts on either side and down the middle. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back, and then we'll still talk about how I'm going to lay it. But I need to turn this on, and it's going to be hella loud. I'm not going to be able to talk over it. All right? Plus, I want to turn that light off for a little while. All right? So, getting going. Got it on high. There we go. Be back in a second. I promise you won't miss a beat. All right. Let's get this in it right now. While it's still nice and warm. Then I'm going to put a brand new cap on it. I'll put a brand new. Try to get this in the palm of my hand so y'all can see how much I'm using. Oh well. Got as much of it in the palm of my hand as I could. Sorry. Alright. So this is completely bone dry, honey. So we're going to put this in there again. Boom. There we go. Give it back its moisture. Give it back its moisture right now. And then we are going to, while it is still nice and warm, and when I have the cap on, I'm going to give it a little heat from the blow dryer again, because I don't have one of those sit under the blow dryer type of blow dryers, obviously. So there go a little bit more. I'm going to put that the rest of the way. Get them sides, get that middle, especially in that middle right there, like that. Get these sides behind the ears and the temples where we tend to miss sometimes when giving our hair its loving needs being answered. I'll just massage that right on in. Yep. There we go. Now I have a new hair plastic conditioning cap. I bought these, and that's what I've been using in the shower. I think there was like 10 or 12 of these things, and I haven't obviously gone through that many. But I want one because it's better fitting after I've already worn a few. It's like that. So now this will be good and firm on my head. So, boom. No need for me to run a comb or a brush through it because, trust me, it ain't got a tingle in it. We're going to do that. And because I don't want it to dry is the reason why I'm putting the cap on. In the same way you would do on a salon. Back to blow drying it. And I'm going to have to take this comb off now because I just need this part to circle around my head a little bit. I don't have to do it for very long. Empty, empty, going in the garbage. All the way empty. So that's that first one. We still got that second one on the, the whatever conditioning type stuff once we have our dreads. Alright, so everything else. Oh, I need that knife. I need that knife, really. Them scissors right there. Alright, so back to some noise. So be right back. Promise you won't miss a beat. Alright, y'all. That's it. Alright, that's it. That's it for the dry. Yeah, I got that under control too. It's actually faster now. It's no more coughing. I mean, it is more coughing than I would if I had the tobacco in there. But it's no more coughing than like, it's not like hurting me anymore like it was before. When I was like having to go really hard. And I think that filter, regardless, I'm always going to have at least a filter. At least that. How I'm going to get those later on? Probably won't need them later on once my lungs get used to this stuff on a regular. You know what I mean? But for right now, the amount that I have in there should get me basically used to smoking. Yeah, so we're going to take another break. Simply because I got to let this just sit. Oh my gosh, it is so, oh my gosh. I can just feel how cottony it feels. I wish I could have done it. I wish I wanted to really make sure that happened a long time ago. But things happen. Like I said, everything happens in its time. But I'm glad I'm able to do this, and I'm glad I'm able to do it myself, and I'm glad I'm able to share it with you guys. Absolutely. In the meantime, we're just doing stuff like putting stuff away. You know, throw little things away. Keep everything nice and clean, so it's less work for me to have to do on top of everything else I'm doing. You know, in between. So it's just less work if I just like, okay, this is done, put that away, that's done, you know. And then when I have to go over everything, it's just like 1, 2, 3, maybe a couple of little things I have to do. But it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And yes, I know I do have all the time in the world because I don't work and everything else under the sun that anybody might want to say to me about me having all the time to do this, and that's why, you know, I should be ashamed that my videos aren't coming out perfect. But trust me, guys, my life ain't nowhere as easy as you might think. No, I'm making it. I'm trying to make it look easy, but not even all the time. I'm not trying to make it look easy all the time either, because I show y'all guys when I'm going through the difficulties. But at the same time, like, who wants to see somebody constantly going through bad stuff and never, ever having anything good? Like, come on. Nobody wants to see that. Not even on a bad day when somebody wants you to share their misery, you know? That's why we go watch little puppies and little babies doing funny things, and animals, cats and stuff doing all kinds of silly things. That's why we watch those things, to give us a little joy. So, yeah, we don't always want to see misery. Let's go head off into the room where I can sit down, relax, calm down. I also need to get a small, this one I used for scrubbing something, so I can't use this, but I need to get a small toothbrush for the little tiny pieces that I have to pull up. And I have another one of those. I just gotta find it. So we'll be back. I promise you won't miss a beat. I'm gonna show y'all real quick before we go sit down to, sorry about that, before we go sit down to, for me to do my hair. I got two. I got a violet, this is a, like I guess a purple violet, and an amber rose going at the same time. And that's what I was, you know, really, really feeling being able to do that. I can mix them. So now it's an African violet and a not strawberry kiwi, or is it strawberry kiwi? It shouldn't be. Oh no, it is. It is a strawberry kiwi. Sorry, I don't know where I got amber rose from. All right, so it's a strawberry kiwi and a African violet going in that right now, and the smell is divine, beautiful, lovely, very, very, very nice. Okay, so. Now, as you see how I have the setup, so y'all, I gotta set stuff up, okay? I got the cushion down here for my little feetsies, yeah, because I have to get myself as comfortable as possible to do this, because this is going to be a little minute. I got my hot comb ready. I'm going to run that through for the edges just to be able to swoop them on up, because remember, I'm not putting any grease as I go along and all that, so it has to be my hair that I'm doing that with. And so I have to make sure that I get a nice little scoop up of hair. I gotta pour out some of these rubber bands. We're gonna use the little ones because they break easily. That's another thing I like too, is that there's never like any major hard pulling them out. And I'm just gonna put a variety of different colors. I don't care. That's it. Got my water there. Got my little roll up here. Finished that. Got my little comb and brush. I got my little mini combs to move stuff out the way. So everything's ready, and I even got my whatever tea is left in here, Finny. Yep, there's some tea still left in there. So let me set you guys up and let's get to work. I got to turn this on. 1, 2. We're only going to put it on 2. Normally I usually on 3. But we're only going to put it on 2 because, like I said, we just got finished, you know, doing what we had to do to the hair. So now we can take this off. Boom. And this is what I'm working with. Yeah. And by the time I'm ready to actually start, it'll be dry enough for me to do it without having to, like, sizzle my hair using that hot comb. Okay, so remember the hot comb is only going to be for around all of this part here to make sure that I can get that part scooped up into what I need to do. So it's not going all over my head. No. It's just for the front and all around the sides so that I can scoop up the hair, all of the neck hairs, tiny little ones down here. I can scoop it all up into when I'm putting it in the rubber band. But this is what you got. This is what I have now, guys. And you see there was no hesitation because when my mind is made up to do it, you feel me? It's like it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. I'm not one of those to be like, but I have to think about, will I be able to? Do I have enough time? Am I gonna be able to keep up with it? Do I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this right here, this doing the videos helps me to be able to keep myself on track. So that's why I was telling you guys, I hold myself accountable, and you guys are kind of like holding me accountable without even knowing that you're holding me accountable. I think that was a piece of tissue. Yeah, you guys aren't even realizing you're holding me accountable. You feel me? So this is the cleanest I think I've ever felt my hair. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. Okay, let me put you guys together properly on your stand and everything. Get your stand ready for you. Get your stand ready for y'all. Get your, you got your blanket there holding you up. Making sure y'all got a nice, good view. You're gonna probably be looking into the mirror. No, you'll be looking at me. I don't want you looking in the mirror. You already saw me in the mirror. Saw my fat tummy in the mirror. But I don't want too much of stuff showing before they tell me I'm trying to do something else on here when I'm not. I was just showing y'all stuff. But okay, we're back. What you see? Okay, so we're back. All right, so you guys are going to be seeing me straight. All right, so let's get that done. And we'll be right back. I promise you won't miss a beat. All right, finishing up picking my hair out. It is practically dry. And trust me, I wasn't gone very long. I mean, literally, I didn't go anywhere. I just started brushing as soon as I put y'all on pause for that second. And so I was going to do it. And all I've been doing was just plucking my hair up like this. I haven't cut anything else yet, but I got the scissors ready for when I need to trim. I got my little garbage bin right here. I'm not going to show you guys everything, but you will see like the first couple when I start to do them. Okay? Because I really, like I said, got to concentrate to make sure they come out diamond shape. Alright, so just in the very beginning of me using the house, it's ready to go. Stopped beeping. Or flashing, I should say, not beeping. Okay, and just a little bit. That's it. You see? Just right there in the front. Boom. You see what I'm doing? That's it. Just so that I know I'm going to scoop all that up when it's time. Oh, my grades aren't showing on this side the way they know. Oh, yeah, they are. It's just I was in the dark part, I guess. But, yeah, you see? That's all I'm doing. Nothing serious to the hair. Just around the perimeter. Alright, so we'll be back when I put in the first two knots. All done with that. Alright. Now I'm going to need this mirror to come forward a little more, so I'm going to have to do some adjusting really quick. But I can leave you guys alone for me to do that. It's not really pressing. Like, oh no, I can't. You guys see me adjusting it. Oops. That's nothing. Okay, what that was. It's nothing important, guys. Don't get worried. Alright, let's get these first few put in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the middle with the bigger part of the comb. We're not really going to be taking it through the hair like that. We're just separating so we can make some little tiny bundles. Or not bundles, but little pieces that I can just keep out of the way. Alright, and I'm going to start on the corners, like where my temples are, and work my way towards the middle. I don't know if that's different for other people, but I need to have those very evened, because anything that's going to be on the outside, like that can be seen, has to be very, very even. Now, I'm not going to be able to use, I'm going to make some sections like this. I'm not going to be able to use a rubber, like a rubber band in a whole piece. Like, I don't know if I can even gather this up. Can I? To put in a scrunchie? I might be able to do that. Let me see. Give me a second. You want me to speak? All right, I'm gonna see if I can actually gather that hair up there that I'm doing. If it's long enough for me to gather, because if it is, then I can put a scrunchie and then just the clips will just hold down the pieces that are like kind of trying to escape like that. I could probably try that. So that's what I'll do. So this is not half of my hair right here. This is a quarter ways back. Right where my ear starts, basically the back of my ear or the tip of my ear starts. It's there, and then I'm going to make it nice and clean coming up. Just like that. Separate the hair and bunch up the rest until I get a crisp, clean, non-jagged part. That's what I'm going for. So this can come to the front like this. Right to the crown. No, I can't say it's the crown because it's still the front of my head. Still like right to here. So it's not all the way back. And now because of my OCD, when I'm parting, if the part doesn't end up perfect, I will have to keep doing it over and over. Which is the reason why I said this is going to take a very long time, as opposed to if somebody else was doing theirs, they've been doing it for so many years. Like it's just like whatever, I put the part in, boom, boom, boom. It doesn't work like that for me because I have to have it like absolutely positively. And I think a lot of people are like that, especially when you're doing hair. It just has to be crisp. You can't really just be like, oh, whatever, however it comes out. Like you don't want to do that. So the fact that you'll be like really putting the effort to make sure that the part is as straight as you can get it, you know, and everything's so nice and neat. Because remember, I'm not going to be able to part this later on as far as like the little dreads, you know what I mean? I can put them this way, I can put them that way on my head, but like to repart them, to fix them in any kind of way, that has to be from door. I think we all know that. All right, let me see if I can gather up any of this and get it into a and get it at least into a small scrunchie here. I think I might be able to do that. Wow, you see how it's pulling my skin at the temple? I'm like, yeah, I'm really pulling it. Okay, I don't want to do that too much. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was able to do it. Okay. So that way I can work on one side, pin down the other, and then with the clips, and I do not know where one of these are. I don't like to use the ones that have the thing where when you pull it out, but I'm missing one of these, the smooth one I showed you guys before that has the rubber band that keeps the teeth from like getting in the way and pulling your hair. So yeah, all right, that'll work. Yeah, I can work with that. Now I'm just going to put the clip in the part that is the back, basically. I'm going to put one there. I need to go find the other clip. I can't use this. Sorry, guys. Oh, you want me to speak? All right, I found it, y'all. Got it in. And this side here, we're going to clip down. And I'm clipping everywhere around the part I'm going to be working with. That's what you guys see me clipping down. And I'm trying to clip it down as best I can so that I can see through the light and there's not hair behind it like blocking the light coming from behind, so that I can still also, remember I told you I need to clip off the tips that need to come off. So this is the section we're working with right here. Nothing else in my hair but what we put in it. So it's just the rubber bands are going in. So I'm going to start at the temple, like I told you guys. I'm going to make it big to the size of my pinky. That's how big I'm going to want my dreads, okay? So I'm going to, these will probably be smaller, of course, because it's the temple. But I can get 2 out of this. That's good. That's good enough for me. Gather up the hair. Make sure I can use the comb to push that part back. And remember now, it's going to not look like a diamond yet. You'll see when the diamond's going to come in. Oh, I got it in my hair. You see what happens? I should have brought the other comb. I have 2 of these. The other one is like tore up. All right. Let me try that one more time. Sorry. We're going to do that on a slant. Okay. It's on a slant, but it looks straight. But it is on a slant. Okay? We're going to do this on a slant, and this is the hair. Right here. By itself, one whole dread. Okay, this is going to be a dread all alone. So I'm going to take a rubber band and I'm going to put it there and hold that. And this is what I mean that I'm going to have all over my head. No, I'm not going to try to twist it or anything else, or just I'm leaving it just like it is and just putting in the rubber band, and that's it. And remember I told you guys seen them literally like breaking on their own. So this is it. And now that I have that, just like that, you see, I hope you guys can see this clear. Now that I have that, I can check it out. Boom. I can brush it and look and see if there's any part that I need to cut off because it's not mine. And I can see that. I can see exactly where I need to do that. So I'm going to do it now. Just like that. You see what I mean? And this is all not my natural hair. Some of it is a very little bit, but the rest of that up to where my finger is up here, that is permed hair. Alright? So that's how I'm going to do that. Now this is all me. That's all me. Because remember, I did take the blow dryer to it, and I did take a hot comb to it. But this here is all me, and it'll always be even. Now you see what I mean? Now we're going to come back here. Boom. I should have said maybe it would be like a triangle mostly. So I'm going to come back here. Boom. Get this little piece here. You see this piece? And the same deal with it. I'm going to do the same exact thing. And these will be how my dreads will lay. Okay? And now I want to do it in a way where I will be able to flip my hair from this side to that side to have all the back, one side down, the other side down, or even in the front. That's how I'm going to do this. So I need to pay very close attention to this, the direction I'm going in and everything. So, all right. So you guys are seeing the first couple go in. You saw the cutting of the hair, the last little bit of trim I told you. And when all is said and done, to seal everything off, all the stuff I used to use before, well, except for the shea butter one, the Cantu one, except for that one, but the old, let me see, I don't even feel like this need to have anything cut off, but I'm sure it does. Yeah, it does. I see it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to take my old, what's we call it? What am I trying to say, people here? All right. Yep, you see? There we go. Africa's Best and the Iso Plus, that I'm going to be putting that in my hair. Like I'm going to rub it in my hand and I'm going to go over all these little things just like this all over my head. And then I'm going to put the do-rag on. Alright, so that's how that's going down. So can you guys see that clearly? How I did that? That's it. Okay? And looking from the front. Okay? This is my temple. It's going to be a little shorter than that. But this is all my own. All of everything that's left is all mine. Okay, so that's how you do it. All the perm will be out completely because of the way I'm doing it like this. It'll be set up for my dreads by the time I get to them. This is the easiest style that I can think of to do it in. This is the first time I'm ever doing dreads on my own head. When I did my husband's, I just put squares and I just did it. Like I just, square, do it, square, do it. Like I didn't do it in any fancy style or anything for him to wear it in any kind of way. But it did grow out, his coming down that way, down the back and down the sides. So he was able to, if he wanted to pin it up, pin it back, he had spaces where he can do parts on either side, whatever. So yeah, that's how it was, but I didn't do it in any kind of like specific shape on his head. It was just like I didn't do it on purpose to put squares. Whenever I did like what I consider box braids in Papo's hair, I did the same thing. So now I'm just going to come over here, and to make sure that this slants, I'm going to bring it down this way. So I'm going to come down this way for the next dread. So it'll be that. Okay? So I guess I should have said triangles because that's what it's turning out to be. Or triangles, not diamond shape. Not that I couldn't do diamond shape, and who knows, maybe by the time I get to the back I'll just add up some flair. But I also, you have to remember that I can get tired very quickly, so I can't really just be on some OD. As long as it's not just some plain old dreads in my hair, or, whatever, or the hair is not healthy, that's different. But since the hair is healthy, the parts are coming out nice, I think I'll be alright. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't take up too much time this time around. And I hope you guys saw exactly where I'm going with this. And when it's all said and done, there will be some still pictures, of course. But I'm still working, downloading other stuff and uploading other stuff, and I'm doing it all. So it's all getting done right now as we speak. One thing is doing this, another thing is doing that, another thing is exporting, another thing is downloading. So, and I'm doing this and doing video. So, yep, I'm trying to get it all in, y'all. I'm trying to get it all in. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to share and comment on the videos. Oh, we just got one done. This is the cutting hair video, so it's up ready to be posted now. All right, and we'll be downloading this one soon. Oh, we got only to 41 minutes. All right, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share and comment down below. Okay, like I said before, don't worry about the whole likes and the subscribing and all that. I don't need the money. I just want y'all to get these videos out there. All right, bye guys. Alright, I know this wasn't supposed to be done, but I was just showing you guys because I've gotten to a part which is like the middle part of my hair and like this middle section here. As you see, I didn't section everything off or whatever. Now, because I can't see this part, and I mean, I can see this part right here, but I'm saying when I start to get towards the back, I'm not going to be able to really see it. And even put in the mirror, you guys seen when I try to do that whole mirror deal, that wasn't going to happen. So I'm going to have to feel and guess and hope and rely on the Lord's guidance, definitely, because I won't be able to see when I get to that part. But I just wanted to show you guys the whole process is as I'm going along here. I have taken small breaks, nothing to eat yet since that oatmeal. And so in a second, I'm going to go into the kitchen. This is all I've been taking off, like this little tiny piece like that. And then I just clip it down so that I can go to the next part without it being in the way where I can literally like see it sticking up so that I can just get the next part in. And I just keep going back and forth, like I said, like a triangle type of deal. And I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen at the end of all of this is that it'll be the triangle the triangles I was looking for this particular part because, like I said, I can't see it, and sometimes I can't quite remember if I went that way already or if I came down, if I whatever. But either way, it's going to be okay because this is the middle, which will be laying either down or back and forward and all that. So or if I pin it all up in a bun, like it'll all come together from the ends up. So I'm not sweating this part as badly as I am the front and very noticeable parts if I was to like pin my hair up. The sides have to look good and all that. I've been running through these rubber bands I set up here, and I started to realize that I'm going to have to finish the whole thing because if I don't, I have to start separating those rubber bands all over again. And y'all already seen on the pillow, I got them all set up. So I'm going to show you guys while I go also look in this video when I get towards the back and all that and everything is all said and done. I'm not even going to go in there and look now on the camera. Like I said, I right now am just going by a Lord's Prayer. The Lord's grace and mercy that I am doing this decent enough because these are going to be in for, as far as dreads go, for a while. I'm not just putting them in for a week. I'm not putting them in for 1 month. These will be years worth of, and I have to just have it right. So you see, I just take off these little ends like that because that is still some perm, and some of it was when I was getting some of my hair too. But it's all good because, like I said, when I'm all said and done, I'm going to take a little stuff and just run it through my hair before I put the cap on. Let it moisten up. I know this is already uneven because I can feel that I have... No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I started with a basic triangle going the first time going forward. This time I'm going back for this next row because this is only the second row for the middle part. So I'm going to do the triangle this time going from bop, bop, as opposed to when I came, I went this way, that way. So this one's going that way, that way. I hope that made sense. And like I said, since I can't see, I'm hoping and praying for the parts to be very straight. And I'm just feeling it out and seeing what little loose hair I grab up at the end of the day, because we are going to do the triangle this way. So I'm running out of clips. I'm running out of clips, so I got to take it from the part that I'm not working on to put it on a part that I am working on. So that comb just held that for me for a second. Boom, put that over here. Come back, grab it back up. Remember, we're going from this to this, so I come back over here towards what I feel is the middle and come out. Boom, put that side down. Grab up this middle with one finger. And I'm only trying to take the clips out of places I don't have to have it right now. So I'm just moving the clips around to hold down the hair so I can work with what I'm working with. So I got this middle piece here, and I'm hoping, like I said, that it is a triangle. So now I have to go in the back and make it go across. Remember, it's not over just because I did those two slanted pieces. I also got to straighten it in the back. So I have to do it that way. And I feel like I think I did a pretty good job. Time will tell. Thank goodness, like I said, for this being the middle of my head. But I'm not going to make this long at all because, like I said, I wanted to show you guys. I have pictures. I have still pictures of the front being done. So that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Don't you all laugh at me looking like a little pick-me? Looking like a little pick-me? I like it. I like it. I have the back and one side to finish up, but I had to stop. And you know what was cracking me up? I was in here laughing at myself because I just remembered I kept that one thing of Kachava. I had that one more glass that I can have. And I completely forgot, and I was about to go in the kitchen and start making me some spaghetti when I discovered. So I said, I'm going to mix this sucker with my hand because I'm not about to put this one glass in a blender. I'm just not doing it. My wrist lately has been feeling a lot better anyhow. I mean, I still get the paint. It's not gone. I wish it would be because there's lots of stuff I've been doing with my hands and requiring me, especially like something like this, doing my hair, requiring me to hold my hand in weird-ass positions sometimes, depending on how I'm trying to do something. But, yeah. But this one, so far, so good. So I said, you know what? I wish I would put this in the blender. I started out doing it with my hand when my hand was hurting, when my wrist was hurting. So, now I'm not putting it in the fridge because this was already cold water. I actually had to boil water, y'all, but hey, you know what? I learned about being in the, like camping and tenting and all that in the snow and everywhere else that I watched these guys do that in. Yeah, these videos are going to be a little longer than I thought, but it's all right. Y'all should like or get used to me by now that I'm long-winded. Anyways, as I was saying. So I seen, oh, by the way, the video is already uploaded on YouTube as far as the hair cutting goes. And the pictures from that. And this one, I have not uploaded it yet, but it's almost, matter of fact, I do believe it's just now saying, yep, it's ready to view. So it's uploaded now onto my Facebook as well. So that is the hair cutting. That is the hair cutting right before the shampooing. So that's done. So now I can move on. Now I can move on and I'm going to go and erase those Oopsie. Erase that whole long ass full video. It's not that long. I promise it's not that long. It didn't go into like 3, 4, 5, or did it? Yeah, I think it did because it's just pictures. But it was 2 videos, and the second part of it wasn't long. And then it's all still pictures from there. And this one is going to be basically somewhat the same. 2 videos, if not 3, and then on from there, nothing. Alright guys, so that's how I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. I'm getting what I want to accomplish accomplished. Mom's getting, by the way, if I didn't mention, Mom's getting her record player tomorrow instead of, which is the 19th, instead of the 21st. So, yeah, that worked out. That worked out big time. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You moved it down here instead of up here where I wanted it. Yeah, everything on my old laptop is gone as far as all the apps I had on the side there. Just now it's just one down at the bottom on the old one. But hey, I'm not knocking the hustle. It's really held up doing a lot of what I needed it to do. It's really held up, and I'm very happy about that. Because if it didn't, I probably would still at this very moment be fiddling with it and being frustrated with the new one, when after I do all of these things and I really do have downtime and I'm really not having to run, rip, and go anywhere or do anything, which basically will be tomorrow, to be honest. If I finish my hair today, I have nothing to do tomorrow because I'm going to mop my floor, since my hair, when I cut my hair, I was walking through the house to get things and do things and whatever. So I'm going to sweep up the rest of the house. I already swept the room and the bathroom. I'm going to get the kitchen and the living room area. Then I'm going to Swiffer mop my stuff up. And I'm going to call it a night after I make me some spaghetti. Because I do want that spaghetti to be in there for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I will make myself some more of my fried bake with the onion, garlic, and scallion pieces in it, freshly chopped. Yeah, I'm going in there. I'm going in there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I don't think I have another avocado. I'm pretty sure I don't have another avocado. No, I don't think I do. But anyway, I'll be fine because I do still have steamed vegetables to go with my spaghetti for tomorrow. Or today. Because it is really only 6:43. And I know I can finish my hair by 8. Because I don't really have a lot. I know it probably looks like, girl, you ain't did none of it. Yes, I did. I did a lot of it. Y'all see the pictures. I got this little section back here to go. This piece here. And then this side here, starting from here, back. That's it. And I'll be done. And I got it to go a little faster once I put those clips and held down the ones in the front so I can see what I'm doing towards the back. But like I told y'all, the back itself, like, that's just fly by the seat of my pants. Like I said, hold my hand, Lord, and guide it. Because whatever's happening back there is what it's going to be. I mean that for real. I'm not going to try to find some kind of way to do a mirror image looking back there while I'm doing it. All that's just going to discourage me. It'll cause me to do more and more work. I'll try to dumb it down to just twist. Like, seriously, I'll really start just getting, like, just backtracking and all that. Like, you know what, guys? I decided I'm just going to put twist in it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to finish it without looking. Yeah. Not really one of them kind of people, as you guys will clearly notice, but I'm going to try it this time around to see what happens, because I really want it done, and I really want to just have a small thing to do next Sunday, and that's just taking the rubber band out, putting the product in, and twisting, and all of them already in the position where I need them to be. Because that's the fastest and easiest way I can think of doing this, as opposed to just, I mean, really, technically, I could have waited, left my hair in the afro, blah, blah, blah. But this way, I already have those things carved out. You know what I mean? So I'm saving myself some time on that particular day. Because that day, like I said, even though I'm not going to be celebrating it, I am absolutely sure I will be speaking to Mom. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be for a long time, because she's going to be alone. She's going to be opening my gifts that I gave her, or the gift that I got her. She'll be opening the cards. So I'm guaranteed I will be talking to Mom for quite some time. And because of that, I know for a fact I'm not going to probably be doing any videos unless I just come on here to say, Merry Christmas to y'all. Y'all, get to see my dreads in my head and all that kind of stuff. Like, you get to see the finished product. And that will be like, that's it. So I will be doing my hair, talking to Mom and all that while I'm doing my hair. And by the time I'm all said and done, I know it'll be before midnight. At least I'm praying it'll be before midnight so that I can tell y'all that celebrate the holidays, happy holidays, and hope everybody's having a good one. And that's how that's going to go down. I don't need it said back to me. So if by then y'all are already checking out my stuff or whatever, and you get to this video, you don't need to say it back to me. I don't celebrate it. But I would like for y'all to make a comment on the dreads when you see them. Alright, so I'm going to end this now because I still got more to do. I'm just taking my break because my arms, my shoulders, they are hurting me. I'm not going to front about that and act all tough and whatnot. My shoulders are hurting me. My back is hurting me because I'm constantly having to tilt my head a certain kind of way to reach. And so, yeah, I'm in a little pain, but I'm not in any kind of pain that I can't finish. This young lady got dreads too. And I'm finna watch her because she's talking about Libra. Life is about to get exciting. A big decision changes everything. December 20th to January 20th. Oh, yes, I know that, honey. She ain't got to tell me. Horoscope. I was about to watch Family Guy, so I just saw her. And she got thin dreads in her hair, too, like mine that I'm about to put in. Okay, sister. Thick girl and everything. Yep, okay. Hope y'all see that. Go ahead, sister. It's hard to see because she got her dreads on a black backing. Like her shirt is black. Her shirt or blouse, whatever she's wearing there, sweater, it's black. So it's hard to see, but her dreads is right here. So she got dreads. So I'm going to listen to this while I'm taking my break. Alright? I'm drinking my cachava. Gotta keep on stirring it. She's speaking on my son. Alright. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Y'all, I promise you won't miss the beat of when this is all said and done. I'll just let y'all take a look, okay? See you in a second. Alright, old girl is hitting. She's hitting today. I don't know who she is. Never seen her before. I usually watch Baba Jolie. So I don't know who this girl is or who this young lady is. I will find out. High Priestess Tarot. What is that? 303 High Priestess Tarot. Okay, so she's gonna be my new go-to because lately, I stopped watching. Let me let her pause for a second because I don't want her talking and I'm missing everything. But I had stopped watching tarot readings and all that for a little minute. By the way, I'm on my last one. So that's another reason why I turned this back on. I am on the last one. Yes, I finally made it. I told you I was going to finish it today. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I'm not even finished. Look, how much I drank of this. Look. Barely nothing. Because I got into what she was talking about. I got into finishing this when I felt how much left I had to do. I was just like, let me bust this down really quick. Like, I'm sipping in between, keeping myself not, keeping my hunger at bay. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, let me get this done. Let me get it done. So I can go ahead and do what other pieces of stuff I have to do to it. Like I said, just running that stuff, over it and whatnot to keep it moisturized. But yep, this is the last little piece. Like I said, I don't know how. It's gonna look in the back. And I have all these rubber bands and stuff out here, like like really OD right now, set up, and I didn't even have to use all of these things. So they go back in the bag. But I just wanted to make sure I set it up enough so I can scatter them everywhere in my hair and not be concerned whether or not I'm missing, you know, I'm putting too many colors in the same area, stuff like that. So that's how I did this. So this is the last one. Same deal. I've been doing it through the whole thing. Taking it, and some of it's been my hair, some of it's been my hair mixed in with the permed hair, the last little bit, and some of it's just been all mine. But I got it to where, boom, boom, we're done. Alright, so we're going to take all these clips out now. Whew, honey, that was not easy. I'm going to tell you right now, that was far from easy. But I'm glad I got through it. It may not look like much right now, but it is what I need it to look like for now. It's still very nice and soft. So, just so y'all see, hold on. Just so y'all see, all these damn batteries I put over, batteries. Really? Batteries? Rubber bands I put over here to do my hair with. Didn't even need, I just needed this little section right here, and I think two over there, two little piles over there. But, yeah, it's done. It's done, y'all. Okay? So y'all gonna get a one finished picture after I put the stuff in it right before I'm putting the do-rag on it. Alright? And I don't even know, I don't think I'm putting the do-rag. I might be just putting that cap with the spirals. I don't know if I'm gonna put the do-rag just yet. I'll see how I feel. Because the rubber bands are slightly tight. They have to be. But, yep, this is it, baby. This is the finished deal. I don't feel any open spots, like, you know, I didn't feel any places like my hair got pulled out, like bald spots. That's what I mean to say. I don't feel any of those, but when I look with the little mini mirror, I'll be able to know whether or not that ever happened anywhere. But I don't think so, because like I said, the one thing I can say about my hair is that it is hella thick, or at least it used to be. Because this don't feel like what I grew up with, I can promise you that. When I say my stuff was thick, trying to get it, I heard it snapping and crackling as I was pulling the comb through sometimes. Because I was trying to use the toothbrush. Like I told y'all, I was trying to use the toothbrush to do that. And so, well, I don't need this comb over here. I could put this comb over here. Yeah, so, yeah. It don't look like much. I know. It don't look like much. I get it, but it's gonna do what I need it to do. When I finally put this together and get them little twisties up in there to start the locks, oh, trust me, you'll see how it's gonna lay and be nice. But my hair is gonna start out at its most healthiest. Alright, so I'm going to mix in my hand two things, which is a very little of this, because I do not want petroleum stopping my hair from locking. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit, like a dime size, seriously, like a dime size in my hand of this, and a dime size in my hand of that, mix it together, and rub it all in my hair, and then I'm going to toss on, like I said, my little cap here, and we're good. We're good from there. So all of that you're not going to see, but you will see after I rub the stuff through my hair. I'll take one more picture, and then I got to finish up doing what I got to do. Alright, and I also got to clean up. So that's how I'm going to do this. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I know it's been a long one. I try to keep them short, but this one was only 22 minutes, so I did work that out pretty decent. And after, you'll just see pictures whenever the pictures show up. Okay? So I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to share and comment down below. And I will see you guys when we are going to be doing something else. And I don't know what it will be, but I will let y'all know. And you'll know when you see me. You know what I mean? Alright, so anyway, I'm out. Bye-bye. Mwah. Love y'all. And, oh, if I just don't happen to make it to hitting you guys up on Christmas or any time before then, please have a happy holiday, okay? Thank y'all. Bye.